I'm one of the elders here at Maskwacis. I help with the Cree class, not at school, but one of the tech services, and I enjoy doing that. I teach them quite a lot of culture stuff and whatever I know, especially how it was done years ago. Yeah, and but anyway, I always think that the children should learn as kids, little kids, to start, for parents to teach their kids to Cree. But it's so hard because even the parents don't talk Cree, so they have to learn at school. But they're doing their best to, teaching them. Mm-hmm. And one other thing too, I would like to see that the young people, well, even the children, learn about their culture, everything, about culture, kingship, because it's so important. Kingship is so important because, that way you know who's related to you, and that you don't, get too close to your cousins, or however you're related to them, Mm-hmm. Even, our native people, they believe in the kingship. Even if it way past 4 generations, we consider it as still a close relative. Yeah, we don't stop anywhere. It just keeps on going. Mm-hmm. That's one of our culture. Yeah, and it's so important for the kids to learn these things, and the young people to even adults, because a lot of adults don't know about that too. They should learn, even though they don't practice, at least to understand what it's all about. Our native people. And I'll tell a little bit of story years ago when I was young. I was very kind to old people. Mm-hmm. I just love the old people. Our neighbors, as an elderly, has sometimes, in the winter, I'd go and chop wood for her. Even though, it was deep snow, I'd just walk over the deep snow, go and help her because there was nobody there for her. Mm-hmm. And then there was an old man too, he was our neighbor too. And we used to cook for him, wash his clothes, Mm-hmm. do everything for him. And I believe in that too, when you are good to other people, especially the old people, you get it back. You are blessed. Because I see that. Today now I'm an elder, and I'm sort of crippled, and I have my daughters, looking after me. Mm-hmm. I see that. And even the, outside people, the young people, they come and talk to me, they're good to me. They respect me. And I appreciate that because sometimes, people think that they're not respected. Mm-hmm. Maybe, I don't know, but we should always respect our people, our native people, not just native people, everybody, And first of all, respect ourselves and learn to respect other people and respect what we were told growing up is respect their property. Don't go and bother other people's properties. Because if you don't do that, your property will be damaged or, you'll lose something too. Because everything what you do, the good and the bad, it pays back. Mm. Yeah. So it's good to try and, because, our culture in Cree is so powerful, especially when talk about the powerful stuff. When you say it in English, it seems like it doesn't mean anything. But in your own language, it's more powerful, anything you say here. So I wish the young mothers would work hard on their kids too, and be close to their kids too, That's what we were told. And another thing too, years ago, men were the supporters. They were the head of the house. They used to support their family, and they didn't. Anybody that didn't support their family too well, they kind of felt ashamed,
Yeah.
because they're men. Not like today, you know, a lot of women support their men now. You know?
Yeah.
But it shouldn't be that. But in a way, too, it's kind of hard because sometimes women can easily find a job than a man.
Yeah.
And with all the transportation, so sometimes it's hard on them, you know, with no transportation.
Yeah.
It can be hard on them. But I would like to mention too that, you know, education is so important. Young people should continue going to school, go all the way, because that's your only means of survival, is education.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, like I tell my grandchildren, I says, finish your school, go all the way. You know, women are never going to disappear, men are never going to disappear. They'll always be there, you know. So finish. It's so important, you know, to finish your school first, because once you start having a family, you know, it's kind of tough to try and do something else, because your family comes first. You gotta look after them, you know, and it's good to be close to your children, you know, and give them a good example, you know. Se, tikwe, ai hai, katam skaden na wow.